So, video 6 of the journey. Today is not a video you might expect because everything basically went wrong. Lost 4 trades in a row and 2 of them were basically revenge trades. Today I'm gonna break down the 2 trades I took prior to those revenge trades. And I completely went against every trading rule that I took and noted for myself. So I revenge traded. I didn't look for a setup. I created a setup, so I didn't wait for market to actually give me a good setup, but I just searched for it, looked for it. Even after New York opened, I instantly looked for a setup. So I was greedy, didn't follow my trading plan, made some very stupid mistakes, but I was also able to grow from that, because after those mistakes I felt very bad. You know, I was down. I was just questioning myself. Why did I do it? You know, you have pretty good knowledge already and you do so stupid, you know, it's kind of ridiculous mistakes that you shouldn't have done in the first place. But I think there's still a big difference between theory and practice at the end of the day. So you can be a walking trading book if you like, but if you don't master psychology, which I haven't done yet, of course, something like that is gonna happen. So we're down currently. I'm gonna show you guys the trade now and see you in the outro. Alright, a losing trade. Actually a very stupid trade. So I marked out a very stupid point of liquidity and it doesn't even make sense. So we hit that liquidity right here, which isn't even an important liquidity zone. So it's actually a very stupid beginner mistake. But yeah, the most important thing still is that it doesn't matter where you are in trading, you have to learn. And you always have to remember what you did wrong last time, so you can actually learn from your mistakes and not do them over and over again. That was just ridiculous and it was a very stupid trade. But as I said in the first video, I'm going to show every trade that I took. Even though I might lose 20 trades in a row, it doesn't matter, to be honest. So, because there's so many people out there trying to learn how to trade and they fail the first 1 or 2 years. So I'm going to show everything. This is it. I marked out this liquidity zone. We were in an uptrend in a 4-hour chart, basically kind of an uptrend. Made a higher low right here, so I thought we might look for longs. So we marked out this point of liquidity. Let me just go back in time. And then we basically dropped down. So in the 3-minute chart, I took the trade after we came down here. So we basically came down. I went into the lower time frame and just traded off of breaker structure. Saw a little fair value gap in the 1-minute chart. This fair value gap right here, which again, I don't know why I keep taking fair value gaps in a 1-minute chart, since you have to take fair value gaps in the 3 or 5-minute charts, at least if you're looking for liquidity on the 1 hour or 4-hour chart. So we took the liquidity right here, entered the trade actually right there above, took the stop loss below the important liquidity or the lowest point, and took a 1-to-3 ratio, I think, because I thought we might come up to the order block right here. And trade, of course, didn't work out. I'm actually happy that it didn't work out, because if I would have won, it would be wrong confidence. So I'm gonna show you the trade. So this was one of the next losing trades. So we had 4 losing trades, but as I said, I'm just gonna show 2 of the losing trades. So that's the second one. And it was a completely bad setup. So I was actually just trading off a fair value gap. Yeah. I saw a fair value gap in the 1-hour chart. So I saw we were on an uptrend and we saw break of structure to the upside in the 1-hour chart. And then I, you know, kind of just thought to myself, maybe we want to test this fair value gap in a 1 hour chart and then boom up. But we actually, if you look closely, tested this fair value gap once. So I wanted price to go into the fair value gap, then look for long. So I went into the smaller time frame, basically. And I saw we dipped into the fair value gap. So we dipped again, waited a bit patiently. Right. So, and then finally, we traded off of an inverse fair value gap, and that's something that I actually never do. It goes completely against my strategy. It was purely out of emotion. It was a complete stupid mistake, but I'm still happy that I did it because I had a chance to journal it. So now I can actually take a look at it back. I can analyze the chart. I can think of, you know, the thoughts that came to my head when I actually took this trade. I can, you know, try to rethink why did I take this trade and which kind of emotions led me to execute on here. So we saw an inverse fair value gap right here, and after we closed above the inverse fair value gap, I actually went long right here above, took our stop loss below the recent liquidity zone, and just wanted to have a take profit at basically this important liquidity zone. And trade of course didn't work out. Just gonna jump in now. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope I don't have to do this video again, because 4 trades in a row, of course it can happen again, but the way I took those trades, where it was, you know, pretty unnecessary. As you guys can see in the challenge, we are currently down, so we had 9,772, so kind of down 200 bucks. You can see it here on the chart. We basically, you know, came down a bit, but still gonna move on. I mean, it's week 2 or week 3, so a long journey ahead still, and I'm gonna show everything. This is unfiltered, so I'm very excited for the next few weeks, the next few videos, and every single trade and every single mistake that I can learn from as well. By that, guys, have a blessed day. Hope you're doing good, and thanks for the support on the last videos. Bye bye.